It's
Like,
so crazy, DA, because it's almost like it would not be surprising at
no,
all if Miami won the series, and yet it would be a huge
it would
upset.
be it would be
Like
an upset,
you'd be like, "Yo, they
but it
really
wouldn't
just
be
beat
shocking.
Denver."
I just
It'd be the most unsurprising shocker of all time.
right,
Like,
like they're not normal. Like they're not normal. They keep coming. Like I've never, I shouldn't say never. I have rarely watched the Miami Heat play a game where at the end of three quarters, I just went, well, they can't win this game tonight. And they whether they're ahead, behind by 15, they keep coming, man. They never stop coming and they figure it out. Over the course of 48 minutes, they figure out, how do we win tonight? What do we have to do tonight to win? So, having
actually, you know
said that,
what? You're
go
right,
ahead.
DA, because you know what the trend, like the first finals game is always very
They're
jarring
going to
for
be
your first
stupid
time.
hyped in Denver. Everybody's going to be
But like
expecting.
for the players in their first time, like it
Sure,
always gets you. It
of course,
always gets you your first time.
of
That
course,
those nervous energy,
sure.
the first,
Especially if
you
you're
know,
not up
yeah.
by 15 at the end of the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're down like 6, it feels like you're down 13. You know what I'm saying? Like it just feels different. So yeah, man, I'm not. Look, Denver is the best team in the league, but that doesn't mean they're gonna win this series. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But
Um,
Nikias, they've got some players who kind of fit Miami's mold, like the Bruce Browns, the KCP. Like,
right.
how valuable do you think those players will be in a series if this does get into that, the slugfest that Spoelstra likes, right? Like where it's just a competition of wills. And obviously, like Jokic he's obviously an incredibly skilled player, but he's got that dog in him, as they say too. Do you feel like they can get in the mud with Miami if they need to? Do they have the players for that?
Oh yeah, I don't worry about Denver on that front. Like I just think like Jokic just can't be moved figuratively or literally, and that helps. Jamal Murray, he will let you know how good he is. He will very quickly remind you, I'm not scared of anything. That's fine. Bruce Brown, very tough. KCP has the championship experience. Honestly, just a very brief. KCP has had one of the more underrated postseasons this year.
Bruh, he
It
is
does not feel like
balling.
people are talking about what
He's
he's been.
been terrific. He's been
Like the
great.
shot, not just the shot making, but like the timely shot making. Like he's gotten some handoff reps. He's knocking down pull ups. The defense has been all over the place. He's pick six and people. Like KCP's been very good in this postseason run.
Man,
What
he's had these stretches where, like, for 2 minutes, he's the best player on the court. Like,
it's yeah, it's been wild what he's been able to do. But like, yeah, I don't worry about that. I will say, like on the Bruce Brown front, that's going to be a fun lineup thing to watch too as we get ready, as Denver gets ready to close out games against Miami. Is it MPJ? Is it Bruce Brown? Or is it Aaron Gordon? Is it Bruce Brown? Like, who do the Nuggets close with? It's going to be interesting for me. But yeah, in terms of like if they're going to be ready for it mentally or physically, like I think they're going to be good.
Yeah, it's all mental to me. If you haven't been on that stage, and in some ways, I mean, I guess you could say it's harder to get to the finals than to be in the finals. So to go through the Lakers, you know, who didn't play bad in that series, by the way. I don't think the Lakers played bad. They just got outplayed, right? So, yeah, I mean, I think to me, like somebody like KCP is going to be so important. Jeff Green is going to be so important. And no, I'm trying to remember, was he? I don't know if he's been in a finals before. He may not have been in a finals before now, but I think a guy with that experience can make plays, and especially on the road. I
Jeff
think.
Green was on the Cavs, right?
Oh, was he on
In
the
the
Cavs?
finals.
Okay,
Yeah. I
it
think he
all
was I
runs
think he was
together.
I think he was with Brian in the
I think you
finals.
might be right. You might be right. So he knows how to win, and I think Denver on the road could be even better to me. Like I will have no surprise if Denver wins 2 games in Miami because I think I Miami's good at home. They're role players. Everybody plays better at home, but I think Denver has no problem playing on the road. So I don't think that's going to be a problem for them at all. It's going to be a great series. I think this is going to be a great finals.
I'm really excited for this one.
The
It's gonna be
X's and O's are going to be fantastic. 2 really good coaches, 2 really good programs, 2 great superstars. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great.
This is like a basketball diehards dream
Yeah.
series, right? Like
yes.
the hoop in this is gonna be,
Next
I
level.
mean, just yeah, it's just like it's satiating to
Yeah.
know like these two teams, like with all the schematics and the players and the pieces, like I don't know how people would like this, but you know, I'm just an old.
Well, this is
I'm
a
just an
series for
old
people who
man.
like basketball. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like if you don't like if you just all about the superstars and all that nonsense, and you may not.
But those are there too, though.
I know,
Right?
but
Like,
they're not the household superstars. You know,
yeah,
they're
I
not the
mean,
easy
like,
ones. Like
yeah,
you got to
those,
watch Jokic to realize how great he is. You know what I'm saying? Like you have
like
to.
you already know, Jimmy's gonna give you one of them games. Jokic is gonna give you one of them
Yeah.
games. Jamal Murray's gonna give you one of them games. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like you already know you go see something
Right.
great from somebody,
This
but
is gonna be
also
great.
like you got to figure this thing out. Like
Right.
this chess, this ain't checkers, right?
Right.
Like one of them type series.